great, Brandon. What are you holding? What is this one? This is Tom from Beautiful Guitars. Today we've got an amazing guitar for review, a headless guitar. This is the Spirit by Steinberger, which reminds me when I first saw this guitar around 1987, the 80s, when my Rutherford of Genesis was all of a sudden rocking with this thing. We say, hey, what is that? It's just a headless guitar. Take it on, Brandon.
How's Tom? Thanks for having me on your show once again. And yes, this guitar doesn't... How do you tune this thing? It's weird. It is very weird. Although in today's era, I mean, there's a lot of headless guitars, and it's actually become quite popular nowadays. But this is one of the first. This actually was the first headless guitar ever made, to my knowledge. The Steinberger. The Steinberger is a very popular name in the music industry. Ned Steinberger, who designed this kind of instrument, he was a specialist who actually designed violins, still does today, cellos, double basses, all that sort of stuff, violas, and it's all a headless vibe electronic instruments. And he designed this headless guitar called the Steinberger, and this is models called the Spirit by Steinberger. So this isn't the original German made, this is actually a copy of that, but still under license by Steinberger. So the name Steinberger was actually brought over by Gibson, and they basically make these in the Epiphone factory. So the quality of these, it's very similar to a high-end Epiphone. That's kind of what it feels like. You can feel the neck's very similar, the fretboard material they use, the actual body construction they use. This thing's super light, by the way. Yes. It's just a really cool guitar. And yes, it looks weird, but this thing plays extremely well, and it sounds absolutely amazing with your two humbucker pickups and a single coil 5-way selector switch, meaning basically you can go from your bridge humbucker to a single coil split sound, middle single coil, another single coil sound. It actually splits one of the coils inside the neck pickup, and if you go to your 5th position, which is just a full-on humbucker neck vibe right there, you actually got a double locking system here. How do you tune this guitar? So this is actually a floating tremolo, but you can actually lock it in place. So you can decide, you want this thing to float or do you want it to lock in place. Like now it's currently locked. I prefer it locked. And the type of strings you'd use on this guitar is actually a special string made mainly by D'Addario. He currently has D'Addario as a double ball end string. So the string's actually made to be the perfect length for this guitar. And there's a little bit of slack so you can tune it up to the perfect pitch that you would prefer. But enough babbling on what the guitar is and how cool it is. Let's hear what this thing sounds like. So we're going to start off on a clean sound. It's a pretty simple, straightforward setup, but this thing sounds absolutely incredible. Tone control, volume control. You've got a little leg support handle there, so it can sit quite comfortably on your leg, whichever way you prefer.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's got strap buttons like you would have on a normal guitar. So it might seem small, but that's actually all you need. That is the piece of the guitar that you actually play on. So they basically it's good for traveling. So musicians that are flying the plane, you can carry this on an airplane, put it on your carry-on, keep it as hand luggage. It comes with a small little travel bag as well.
Yeah, this is the bag.
How cool is that? You literally just travel with that. It's literally like nearly the length of 2 rulers, maybe 3, and it's like a little rifle bag. So it's very cool. It's a very cool guitar. I actually know some musicians that actually gig and they don't want to fly with a lot of gear because musicians don't get paid, especially in our country, as much as they did back in the day.
Yeah, these days things are getting a bit tougher.
Yeah. So musicians don't want to carry big luggage and something that's going to cause them to work a hell of a lot by carrying expensive big amplifiers and expensive guitars. So they'll load one of these with a DI or some sort of preamp pedal, like a Line 6 or a Kemper or something like that, and they're set to go for whatever show or tour they are doing. So yeah, let's hear what this thing sounds like. So we'll start on the bridge pickup. Clean. Beautiful, clean, clear humbucker.
It's amazing.
That's really cool for a humbucker. Now, the guitar doesn't have a lot of bottom end because it doesn't have a lot of wood to resonate through, but man, that sounds absolutely incredible.
It's incredible.
Let's go to the 2nd position, which is a bit more of a single coil sound. Beautiful. Middle pickup. Yep, single coil. Beautiful. Fourth position. Bit of a volume difference there between the middle pickup and the other two.
Yeah, so not so well balanced.
It just plays so well. It's so easy to play.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's very comfortable and plays nice. I've tried Flying V. It's uncomfortable, very difficult to play. This is different.
So easy.
It's comfortable on your lap and plays so well. And it's really amazing. And those pickups,
really
incredible tone. Let's have some
rock and roll.
rock and roll. some distortion.
See what it can do.
Amazing. It's
amazing too. It just feels so good.
It's amazing rocking machine.
Yeah.
Let's see, have you seen Headless guitar? Have you played one? And this is one of the earlier ones, or the first one I've also seen in the 80s with Mike Rutherford of Genesis playing this thing. And so when I got one, it's really something with sentiment that we saw it in the 80s with Mike Rutherford of Genesis. Tell us, what did you think about the tone, the clean and the distorted tone? Tell us in the comments below. Don't forget to like and comment on this video. Also, don't forget, we'll be giving away Ebenezer Geo when we reach 1,000 subscribers. Cheers from Beautiful Guitars and Brandon in Marshall Music here in Woodmead, Johannesburg, South Africa. Cheers. It's amazing.